Welcome to Cooking with May May, and today I have a special treat just for you. We are making apple pancakes. Yes, I said apple pancakes with Washington apples. But not only will we have apple pancakes, but we will also have maple apple syrup. How good is that? Yum! Let's do it. So we have the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and baking soda. We also have our liquid ingredients, which you do in a separate bowl. We have the milk, egg, the butter will be melted, and vanilla. But again, this is not just a normal pancake. These are apple pancakes. So we have to have the Washington apples. And it's up to you which apples you want to use. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to use two different apples because I like to mix it up a little bit. We are going to use the Granny Smith apple when we do the maple apple syrup to put that tart and sweet together. And then we're going to use the Gala apple when we mix it into our pancake batter. The textures are going to be different because we're going to use them differently. So we're going to shred the Gala apple right now for the pancake batter. So pancakes go all the way back to 1430. That's when they found the first recipe for pancakes. Look at that. Look at the shredding. So this is going to go really well inside our pancake batter. Pancakes in the United States goes back a while as well. Our first president, George Washington, loved pancakes, loved them. He loved the syrup just a little bit more. So as the story goes, he had more syrup than pancakes, but I can feel him because I love it too. Okay, so for the syrup, we are going to use the Granny Smith. And we want a different texture to go in the syrup because we want to have that crunch. We're not going to have the crunch with the shredded. So we're going to dice these. Now, Washington apples there's so many varieties. There's so many ways to use them. With the Granny Smith, many times it's baked in an apple pie. And other times you can have them in a salad. You can have them in salsa. You can do so many things. But the one way that we all love them as a snack. Just pick up an apple in the middle of the day and have a snack. Something light, crisp, and wonderful. So we have diced apples now for our maple apple syrup, and we have the shredded to go into our pancake batter. That's what we'll do next. Let's make our pancake batter and start frying up some pancakes. We're back and we've mixed all of our ingredients together to make our pancake batter, and we've folded in the apples into our pancake batter. The pan is hot and I think we're ready to go. So we're just going to spoon in some pancake batter into the hot pan. And if you want your pancakes a little bit thicker, then you're going to add a little bit more flour. So we're going to put our pancake in there. We're going to let that start to cook. They cook pretty quickly. What you're looking for is for the little bubbles to come up in your pancake, and they'll pop on their own, and around the edges it'll turn a little bit dry, and that's when you know it's time to flip the pancake. Well, while we're waiting for the pancake to get ready to be flipped, we are going to make our syrup. We have butter in our pan, in our saucepan. We have our Granny Smith Washington apples, which we're going to add to the butter in the pan, and we're going to brown them. So we're going to put them in here for a couple of minutes, and as you can see, we're starting to have bubbles, and they're popping in our pancake batter, almost ready for a flip. And here we have our beautiful apples browning. Now, some people really like cinnamon, so you could add some cinnamon to your batter. You also could add nutmeg to give it an extra kick. So we've started, our apples are starting to look good. I'm thinking that we are ready to add the maple syrup. So we have some maple syrup that we're going to just pour in here into our apple mixture. And we're just going to let this cook and thicken up together. So we're all going to turn that down, let it thicken a little bit, and we're going to get ready to flip our pancake. So we're going to get ready, and as you can see, around the edges is becoming a little bit brown, and they're also getting a little dry. The bubbles in the pancake are popping, and inside, remember, we have the apples, which is going to add another element. Here we go. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Yes! Success! So we're ready now to have our pancake with our maple apple syrup. Yay! We have our beautiful apple pancakes almost ready, but we don't forget, we have to add our maple apple syrup with the diced apples. We're going to just pour this on top of our beautiful pancakes, our apple pancakes with our maple apple syrup. It smells so good. Oh, fantastic. You know, it's kind of too bad that I'm here alone because it means that I have to eat it all by myself. But look at that. I'll have fun doing it. Yay! Beautiful apple pancakes with Washington apples and maple apple syrup with the Granny Smith apples for the tart and sweet. Let's taste it now. I'm gonna get a small piece. It is delicious. We have the crunch from the maple apple syrup with the big pieces of apple and the delicate small pieces of shredded apple. Remember, we grated the apple inside the pancake. The flavor is wonderful. Do this at home and amaze your family, but make sure you use Washington apples. Phenomenal. Bye.